Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel Philosmos, where everything philosophical is discussed. So, today I just reflected, on like it's the day today. It's the 4th of November, right? And I just contemplated, this year's about to end. What have I done? And just looking at the process of my challenges, my obstacles, my achievements. And I just grew more and more in the awareness that time is moving. Time seems like it pickens up the pace each year. I mean, last year in 2018, the year went fast from my perspective then, right? But compared to this year, just like in an instant. And each year that I grow older, I feel this happening more and more. And the pace actually pickens up more the older that I get. So I'm going to be turning 25 on the 23rd of November. And for me, it just places me in a whole different realm. I mean, like 5 years from now, I'll be 30. And, what will I have? Will I be happy with my life? And just thinking about it really gets me to recenter myself. You know, um, the only time that I have access to, the only thing that I have at my disposal is the here and now, the present moment. That's all I have. And like paying attention to time moving fast and moving in that pace where it's increasing. I notice when if I pay attention to that a bit too much, then it kind of has a sometimes of a depressive feeling because you're looking at time move past you and you're watching yourself get older and you're wondering where you're going to be in the next 5, 10 years. And you're watching those around you get older. And you're just seeing so much change. Like sometimes you just have to like sit back and look, and just observe, because when you're in that time-based consciousness, when you're looking at the future, you're looking at the past, it brings a lot of anxiety and brings a lot of uh, like feelings that just take you away from the present moment. And I feel like spiritually speaking, like not only just spiritually, like if we're looking at this from a semi-scientific perspective, if you look at the earth, right, it's changing as well. And I forgot where I was researching this information, but we're moving closer to like the light of like think a black hole or the light from a specific galaxy, which is increasing the vibration of the earth. So the earth and consciousness as well go through different phases of evolution, and we're moving from the dark age, into an age of like where we're becoming more enlightened and we're becoming more aware, of ourselves. We're becoming more aware of the environment. We're becoming more aware of particular energies. And because we're shifting dimensions of experience. We're normally living in the fourth dimension, in which there's space, right, and time, and um, now we're correctly moving into the fifth dimension. Sorry, I did not explain the fourth dimension quite accurately. Um, I know there's three dimensions of space, yes, and the fourth one is time. Yes, that's how I understood it. And then now we're going to be moving to the fifth dimension. Now, I don't know fully what that entails, but I do know that our experience of time will become a little more malleable. What that means is we experience time, from the linear perspective, for many years now. And understanding time from the linear perspective means you see this moment as the result of the past and it's moving into the future. We don't necessarily pay attention to this moment. We don't capture it in our consciousness, is what I mean. And when we move to the fifth dimension, we're going to get to the point of our consciousness in which we can see the present moment with a bit more clarity. And once we get ourselves in that perspective, then our understanding of time and the way time unfolds will be different. It will change. It will transition into a new expression. And that, for a lot of people, is going to create possible disturbances, because you're going to see time move fast, right? And you're going to watch your life pass you by very quickly. And it may bring anxiety and depression because there's so much change going on. Or it can be something quite exciting. It can be something that's exhilarating. It can be something that, forces